So I thought YouTube viewers might be interested in taking a look at this new implement that I just bought for my John Deere 445, and it's a boom pole, a 3-point boom pole. I bought this from Tractor Supply Company. I've been thinking about one of these probably for years, wondering how useful it might be. And I took the plunge. I mean, I was looking online, and I saw that this particular model, which is a county line, county line, and this is what Tractor Supply Company lists as the light duty model. There is a heavy duty model as well. This light duty model, it cost $178. Which I thought was very reasonable. I looked it up online. If I'd have had to have had one shipped to the store for me to pick up, it was going to cost a delivery charge. I think it was about another $80 just to ship to the store. They weren't showing one at my local TSC, but when I checked, they did have one in their yard, so I was just able to go there and pick it up without any complication whatsoever. So $178 plus a little bit of tax. The capacity, apparently the low capacity on that top loop is 500 pounds. This is for this, what they call light duty one. So 500 pounds off of that top loop and 1,000 pounds capacity off of that second loop. Now, on my tractor, I'm never going to be trying to lift anything close to that, but it just goes to show how robust this is meant to be. So I'm so far I've hooked it up, and I'm going to be using this specifically. But you can use these as, say, like a little crane. You can use it for loading, for unloading. You can. But I understand they make great engine hoists as well, which I can see that. But all I've got on there is a chain and my tongs at the moment, because I especially mean to use it to drag trees and big chunks of tree out of parts of the property and bring them to where I want to more conveniently cut them up and split them or whatever. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know my little buck loader, I use it extensively for all sorts of things, including having those log tongs on there to lift and move trees and logs. It does it very effectively. But when you're moving them with the little buck, obviously the loader, you're always backing up in reverse. And if I want to drag it a good distance, yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Whereas with that, I can just drive forward and know that it's being dragged behind me. So I figure that's going to be great. It'll keep it way off the ground, just dragging the one end on the ground. I use this a lot, as I say, the little buck loader. I even have the pallet forks, which I've also done videos on. So this is extremely versatile. But I just think this will add an extra capability that I'm going to enjoy, and be pleased about. So here's the thing. This is a category 1. This came with category 1 pins. My hitch on my 445 is a category 0. And so, this tractor is quite capable of taking a category 1 hitch. In fact, most of the hitches sold for it are category 1. This just happened to come when I bought this, when it was a little bit used, with a category 0 hitch on it. So what I've always had to do, and I have a big bucket loader, heavy bucket loader that goes on here, which I don't use so much these days since I've got the little bucket loader, but nevertheless I have it. And I have a very big heavy grader blade that goes on here as well. They're all category 1 pins. Having said that, I've had to adapt. I have thought for years about changing the arms on my 3-point, and maybe I will one day, but in the meantime I've just been either re-drilling and putting category 0 pins in the implements that I have. I did that, I think, on one of the implements, or I've had to use packs and pack out the holes and put and shim the holes to take category 0 pins. But on this occasion, I did a search, and I found something I've always been looking for but never been able to find before, which is, so there's a category 1 pin. I think it's 7/8. And this is a pin, it's a step-down pin. It fits a category 1 fitment hole on an implement, but the pin itself is then a category 0 pin. Great, that's exactly, I had this in mind for years but can never find anybody selling these things. I found them online from a company called Agri Supply. They sent me their catalog. They are a company, I believe, based in North Carolina. I think they have 4 stores in one in North Carolina, one in South Carolina, one in Georgia, and I think another one somewhere in the south. they seem to be a great company. Anyway, those pins cost me, what were they? $5.89 each, $5.49 each. And I bought 4 of them because I'm going to fit them on another implement as well, plus a bit of shipping. So I was very pleased about that. I found that to be a good discovery, and other owners might find those useful from time to time as well. So this hitch, obviously you can configure it according to the way you set up your hitch. With this top link here, obviously I can screw this top link and increase or reduce the length of the top link. I do also have an even smaller top link, so that gives me a certain amount of adjustment there. It also has 2 sets of holes, top holes and bottom holes for the top link. So that obviously gives me more adjustment there. So I believe you get, you know, the amount of movement you can get out of this is going to vary a certain amount to the geometry you set up on your hitch down there. But right now it stands about, to that top link, just about 7 feet or so. And in the lowered position, I won't start up, I'll just drop it right now from here with the, yeah, I've already got it set for the rear hitch. And there we go. You can see it going down. So it goes down to about 4 feet. So the difference as it's set up at the moment is a 3 feet lift and drop. Okay. I did test it. I picked up a couple of implements and they worked really well, heavy implements. It's going to be great for just moving things quickly like that. Obviously one could also put, to get more variation on the lift capability, is to literally put a hoist on here, attach a hoist so you can actually wind things up even higher once they're off the ground. But anyway, that's my 3-point boom pole, new purchase from Tractor Supply Company. I'm looking forward to using it. Maybe once I start using it properly, I'll put a couple more videos up so people can see how it works. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have, and I hope you find it helpful and interesting, please give me a like. Better still, please subscribe. I've got about 50 videos up and you get to hear about them all. I'm always appreciate any comments people have. It's nice to get feedback. So I do this for fun. And anyway, if you've enjoyed it, I thank you. Thank you for viewing. Have a great day, and of course, stay safe.